Oh boy. What up, you two? Your boy was good. Check it out. A quick little update, man. Today we got a Wilwood installed, man. I know a lot of y'all. I get a lot of questions, which is better, Wilwood or GM, like a 2000 Camaro. It all boils down to personal preference and how lazy you are. I just gotta be honest. What I mean, how lazy. Wilwood, you get this one box. This box probably 40 pounds, man. You get this one box with everything in it. You just pull everything out the box, go to work. GM brakes, if you use a 2000 Camaro, let's just say you find some on eBay or junkyard, etc. Average price of those going for 200 to 300 bucks. Just matter what day you find a sweet deal on. You get the backing plate. I mean, majority of the time I see them, or I sell them with the backing plate, two backing plates, the caliber, and the caliber bracket. Okay, you get them from me. Sometimes I clean them up, hose them down with a little degreaser, get the dust off and ship them out. When you still get them, you still need to thoroughly clean them up with oven cleaner. So after that, you probably want to paint the backing plate, paint the calipers. Then you gotta go on a scavenger hunt on eBay or your local parts store and find the real disc brakes. Then you gotta find, the real rotors. Then you gotta find the real brake lines. Stock brake lines will work. Off the 2000 Camaro will work. Majority of people want stainless. It looks better, stronger, so people want to go stainless. That's another scavenger hunt. What stainless lines I need? Now you got to do a scavenger hunt. Google, asking different questions on different forums, Facebook, what brake lines you need. It's a scavenger hunt. You will come out cheaper. Let's just say you paid $250. I'll just say I see them between $200 to $300. Let's just say you pay $250 for the rear backing plate and two calibers. Two backing plates, two calibers for the rear disc brakes. Off a 2000 Camaro, the $250 in the hole. Rotors, about another 60 to 70 bucks. So now we at $320. Brake lines about 60. So now we at about $380. Plus you gotta buy a couple of cans of router paint to paint them up and have them nice and pretty. Oven cleaner. So that's another 20 bucks. Let's just say we at 400 bucks now. We at 400 bucks for a complete 2000 Camaro kit. With this Wilwood kit, you can get it for I think I can get them for $750. I think summit price might be $800. So you do the math. You do have the luxury of everything in this one box. Shipped to your front door, shipped to your P.O. box, whatever, your shop, etc. You have this luxury of getting this one box, everything in it. Versus you gotta go do a scavenger hunt on the Camaro setup. It's pretty much the same setup. They just copied. They kind of copied the backing plate. This is not too much different. It's not nothing rocket scientist. Wow, they advanced it, blah, blah, blah. But I just wanted to touch on that, man. I know a lot of people asked that question. Now we're going to get into the video, man. How to install Wilwood disc brakes on a gbody. Hold on. We rolling. What up, you two? Your boy was getting that checking in, man, on a quick little update, man. Today we're going to talk about Wilwood. Part number, I don't know, crap. I'll put it in the description, put it in the screen here somewhere. Wilwood kit is for, I know it's a 13-inch rotor right there. 13-inch rotor. I'm trying to see where I'm gonna start from. Figure I'd do a video, man, help a few guys out. Wilwood instructions suck. It ain't all that, it's okay with shoes. So I figured I'd do a video, help a couple people out, man. First of all, light on this phone on. Anyway, first of all, we're gonna start with the kit. You have to cut the flange down just like you would do on a G-body for if you was running a some kind of bracket somebody made, special bracket, or Camaro F-body 298 to 02 Camaro. What else? There's a few different brackets out there. You gotta cut the flange down to a square. The flange be this shape, triangle shape looking. I'll throw a picture up so you can see. You gotta cut it down to a square. I mark my line right above the circle on it. You'll see when you take down the bag of plates. This kit is really for C10s and I think box Chevys, because this kit is offset on 2 3/4 axle flange. If you don't know the 2 3/4 axle flange, let me show y'all. Hold on one second. Got the lab all cleaned out, bring the frame in. But anyway, this is my frame here. How you measure the axle offset is you go behind this flange here to the front of this axle. So this bracket is in front of this flange. So I can hook this tape measure here and go in front of this flange. Focus. See that? That's 2 5/8. See that? That's 2 marks past the half inch, man. So that's 2 5/8. That's how you measure axle distance. G-body 2 5/8. Box Chevy, I think it's 2 3/4. A donk. Look like they did GM what they wanted to do on the donk. Cause I got some 2 3/4. Got some 2 3/8, so it look like they just did what they wanted to do back then. What else? The C10s, like the 79 to 80 something C10s, those 2 3/4. So that's how I know when I sell somebody a brake kit, if this bracket gonna work, if I need to add some extra shims or hook another additional bracket for the throw the caliper to the outside. I'm just hold on YouTube. Okay, back to the Wilwood kit. Try to keep this under 10 minutes, man. So the Wilwood kit is 2 3/4. This G-body is 2 5/8. So that means when you put the rotor on, the rotor gonna be hitting into this bracket. That's what it's gonna be. Wilwood do not even make a G-body kit. That's crazy. They'll make a G-body kit. So what you have to do is, you know I'm big brake king, big brake specialist. What I come up with, my boy over 80 Performance say they sell a thicker bracket, but you don't have to worry about that. With the thicker bracket would throw this bracket, the thicker bracket here, the spacer would throw the mountain bracket back to put it on the right offset. All you gotta do is, I'll throw up a diagram, shim it. Go to the hardware store, get you some washers. I was about to say, go to the hardware store, get you 2 washers. I had something different. I had to go 3 up this way. I don't know what's going on with this bracket. Maybe the flange could be a little off from GM. I don't know, but I wish I went ahead and went 3, because when I put the caliper on, the caliper was wasn't flush, so I'm gonna have to put a washer to make up the difference from that lack of washer there. But two on the other side. There's 2 washers in here. There's 2 washers on this side. So you want to be careful with that. You want to put your couple washers. You're going to have to do a couple test fits. Man, it took me a couple of days just to figure this thing out. Personally, me, Wilwood kit, bunch of BS. The calibers, the finish on the calibers is okay. Yeah. The finish on the, focus. The finish on the calibers is okay. I mean, it's cool. I mean, for the money wise, I would hope for a little better, better finish. The GM CTSV, the GM 7, I mean C7 calibers. The GM calibers got a better finish on them than the Wilwood finish calibers. But I mean, if you're not lazy, I mean, Wilwood give you the convenience. Focus. Wilwood give you the convenience of everything in the box to your front door. Lines, backing plate, calibers. Only thing they don't send is brake fluid. You probably could buy some of that too and have it all in one box. But to my personal opinion, if you're not lazy, a GM kit would do you best, man. I know some people, oh, you just saying that because you sell brakes. I'm not the only person that sell brakes. I'm about to say Quick Performance. Flyby, I think that's his name. Core 3. Few people it's few people sell brake stuff. You ain't got to buy it from me. So I'm just saying, I'm just giving my opinion of what I think about the brake setups. About this Wilwood brake setup. It's cool, but I think you do a GM kit for cheaper. I mean, to each his own, though. I mean, everybody don't worry about dirty calibers off eBay. Clean them up, then gotta pay to get them painted nice. So I mean, but a Wilwood kit, I mean, it's okay, but I just expected a little bit more for the price, man. This kit was like $850, man. For $850, I was expecting a little bit more for the price. But once again, cut the flange down, and this kit don't come with bolts. Focus. And it don't come with bolts for the backing plate. They suggest you use your stock bolts, but this kit don't come with 4 square kit bolts. It don't come with 4 bolts from the factory. It's 3. You gotta cut it down, drill your 4 holes. So, like I said, it's not a Gbody kit. So you gotta go get your 7/16 bolts. I think they're 1.25 inches long. I got a Loctite washer. I usually get Loctite screws, but they didn't have any, so I just got Loctite washer, regular screw. Should have put some thread lock on it, but I didn't. With the Loctite, it should be okay. Bolted up. That's the e-brake setup. Kind of almost look like your traditional rear drum brakes on a Gbody or box Chevy, etc. So they wasn't, the GM design is way smarter design because it still got springs in it and all kind of stuff to change the shoe. So I mean, it wasn't a lot of engineer went into this backing plate, but it worked. That's all matters. But then you have to take these, I don't know what size Allen bolts them is, bag them bolts, take them out. It's gonna be hard as crap because they got thread lock on them. They is hard as crap to break them loose. So take your time and make sure you break them loose. That way you don't strip the threads out or anything like that. So like I say, you want to get you some shims, put in there, and that'll bring this plate back, because the rotor was rubbing on this right here. I don't feel like he's putting it on, but I think it'll be helpful to some for to mount this Wilwood kit on. So trying not to give y'all another 15 to 20 minute video, man. So I think that's it. Shim it. Or if you want to spend the 40, 50 bucks, you get the thicker bracket for the push it back. That's all you can do for a G-body. Wilwood do not make a G-body kit. So, boy, I'm going to get in there over and out.